El Clasico is the greatest rivalry in football. And since Barcelona and Real Madrid are two of the biggest clubs in the world, there's no surprises that some all-time greats have played in this fixture. And so today, I'm attempting to build the greatest El Clasico 11. Now, before we pick our first player, we need a formation. Do you know what? The El Clasico has witnessed so many great attackers, so I kind of want a formation with a lot of attackers. And I'm getting 3 at the back. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, what even is this formation? At least we get a couple of wingers and a couple of strikers. Now, picking players is going to be a bit tricky because do I go with Barcelona or Real Madrid? So instead, we've got the wheel dictating that for us. There's stuff like choosing a Barca icon, a Madrid icon, heroes, and even, of course, former players. So let's see the first player we're bringing into this team. Is it going to be Barca or Madrid? And it's going to be Real Madrid. This basically means we can bring in any successful Madrid player who has now left the club. And no, it does not count for icons. It must be a currently active player. And honestly, this is Real Madrid we're talking about. There are plenty of options. Casemiro is there. Incredible career for Real Madrid. Played in so many El Clasicos and so many bad challenges. And come on, in an El Clasico 11, nothing like having Casemiro in that CDM position. But yeah, the card he's got in FC 25, it stinks with that pace. There is a better option in Karim Benzema. Ballon d'Or winner. Plenty of goals in El Clasicos. Plenty of trophies as well. But come on. You know the player that fits this build perfectly. Second most goals in El Clasico history. The greatest Real Madrid player of all time. Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored 18 goals in El Clasicos. And he's got a record of scoring in 6 consecutive El Clasicos between 2011 and 2013. Of course, right now Ronaldo is playing at Al Nassr. But he does have this 89 rated total rush card. The stats do kind of remind me of his Real Madrid time. Let's pick him up for 1.3 million. And there's our first El Clasico player. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better start. But let's see who we'll be adding next. Maybe a Barcelona player this time. And no, instead it's a Real Madrid hero. And we do have plenty of options. Eden Hazard's got a hero card this year. He's played for Real Madrid. But I don't think he's worthy of being in a greatest El Clasico team. So we're not going to pick him. His prime was at Chelsea. The same with Wesley Sneijder, who was at his best at Inter. Steve McManaman, I think, would be a good choice for that right midfield position. But I think there's an even better option in Guti. He's played in 32 El Clasicos, and this is the first game where he's actually got a card. Okay, but his card isn't all that crazy. The passing and dribbling is decent. I guess that's why he's worth about 140k. And Guti is going to be our first midfielder. So far, we've got a Real Madrid team going. Surely our next player is going to be from Barcelona. And it is, but it's a bronze. What is this luck? You know what this means? Our next player is going to have to be a Barcelona bronze. And there's only 3 options. Pau Victor's 62 rated, but I don't want to waste the striker position. Ruben Lopez is like 56 rated. We're not doing that. I guess we'll go with this kid, Astralaga. Never heard of him. 62 rated bronze keeper. Can't believe he sneaked his way into an El Clasico 11. And guys, the fact that we've got a bronze is going to be really bad, because once we build this El Clasico team, I'm going to have to play a game where for every goal I lose by, there's going to be 1 random discard. So yeah, we do need some serious players. So who we're going to be buying next? A Barcelona hero. Now we're talking. And actually, there are quite a few options. We've got Yari Litmanen, even the Frenchman Gulli. But the options that I'm really interested in are Javier Mascherano or Rafael Marquez. Getting that centre-back position sorted now, I think, could be huge. Because, yeah, we've got a bronze keeper. But there's also Yaya Toure and how insane he would be for this team. But you know what? I think I want to save the midfield picks for later. I think the play is to now go for a centre-back. And Mascherano might be the play. In fact, he spent quite a few years at Barcelona, played in countless El Clasicos, and he's made some incredible late challenges to save Barca in those games too. So yep, we're going with Mascherano. I don't know if it's the right call or not, but at least now we've got a centre-back in there. And to be honest, he's actually got a decent card. The defending and physical's a bit crazy, although he is like 5'9". But hey, he's got that slide tackle plus, so I'm going to be sliding all over the pitch with him. So far, we've got 2 Madrid players and 2 Barca players. I'm wondering who we can buy next. Is it going to be a big one? No. The trash can Madrid basically means that we need to pick a player that completely flopped at Real Madrid. Now, to be honest, with Real Madrid's history of transfers and how many they make, there actually should be quite a few amazing players that couldn't hack it at Madrid but are doing great elsewhere, and maybe one of them we can put in the team. Like, one option I can think of is Achraf Hakimi. He didn't succeed at Madrid, but he's gone on to become a fine player for PSG. Although, since we don't have that right back spot, it's a bit weird to fit him in. Mateo Kovacic could be a shout, who's doing pretty well at Man City, was successful at Chelsea, but didn't do all that much at Real Madrid, to be honest. There's also Alvaro Morata. But wait a minute, we're not limited to just the current players. I'm sure there have been heroes and icons that have flopped at Madrid too. Like Kaká. He was a Ballon d'Or winner when he joined Madrid, but injuries and whatnot, he could never succeed there. But I think an option that's even better than that, Eden Hazard. As good as he was for Chelsea, he's the definition of a Real Madrid flop. They spent like 150 million to sign him. He only played like 54 games. Rest of the time he was injured, and even when he played, he wasn't the Eden Hazard of the Premier League. Never have I been happier buying a flop player. Almost 2 million coins for Hazard, and that sorts out our left midfield position. You know what? We haven't bought any icons yet, so I'm hoping that can change, and instead, we're now gonna have to buy a Barcelona flop. But to be fair, the amount of incredible players Barcelona have had as flops, it is a bit mad. It's because they spend so much money on signings and they fail and they just go back to trusting their youth academy. So we've actually got options like Antoine Griezmann. He never succeeded at Barca, literally went back to Atletico. I mean, I wish Ibrahimovic was in the game. He also kind of flopped at Barca compared to the rest of his career. We could actually go with Ousmane Dembele, one of their biggest ever transfers, but ended up being a colossal waste of money. Between Griezmann and Dembele, I think I prefer Griezmann, but I kind of want to save that striker position for later. That might be the play. So Dembele is the Barca flop we're picking. I've just realized we haven't gotten to pick an icon for the team yet, and we aren't going to, because now we need to pick a player that currently plays for Real Madrid. And honestly, I wouldn't mind Vinicius Jr. in our team. He would be insane. But we've got the left side already taken by Eden Hazard. Now we could go with Mbappe up top, but I don't think it makes sense, boys. Even though we are allowed to pick him, he's never played in an El Clasico. Instead, I kind of want to go with a Ballon d'Or winner, a player who's played in multiple El Clasicos and probably is going to continue to play in a few more. I'm talking about Luka Modric. Through his playmaking and vision, he's helped Madrid win so many El Clasicos. It would be unfair to not have him in this team, and I'll actually put him in the CDM position just so we can save that sentiment position for better players. I know I could have gone with like Rudiger or Militao to complete our defense, but nah, man, for a Clasico team, I really wanted Luka. We still haven't had the opportunity to pick icons, and maybe that's gonna change now, and it does. We do get Barcelona, and oh man, the options we've got. Ronaldinho is there. In fact, once he put in such a good performance at the Bernabeu against Madrid, he got a standing ovation. But I don't think we'll pick him because we've got Hazard in that position. We could go with someone like Thierry Henry though. Johan Cruyff is an option. Luis Figo would be an interesting one, but yeah, controversial too. We'll not pick him because he's more of a Real Madrid guy since he did betray Barca. But for me, guys, when I think of El Clasico and a Barca player, players like Xavi and Carlos Puyol come to mind. So I'm kind of struggling. Who do we pick between these two? Do we complete our midfield with Xavi? Or do we add in someone like Puyol for the back line? This is such a tough call, boys, but I'm gonna go with Puyol. I mean, our back line needs a leader and captain, and I don't think there's a better option than Puyol. I'm sorry, Xavi, that we didn't pick you. Actually, let me know in the comments who you would have picked between Xavi and Puyol, because it was a really tough decision for me. Oh, and while you're down there, do subscribe to the channel too. Okay, we're still left with 3 positions: striker, centre mid, and centre back. The team is kind of all over the place. I'm still hoping we can get a few big players in, because we do still have a Real Madrid icon on the wheel left, a current Barca player, a former Barca player, but a silver Real Madrid player. That's something I do not want. But let's see who we're going to be buying next for this team, and it's going to be a Real Madrid icon. I'm not even kidding. The options we've got is ridiculous. I think they're the club with the most icons in FC25. We could go with someone like Hugo Sanchez or Butragueno, or even Raul, who's one of Madrid's most iconic players, played probably in plenty of El Clasicos. If I wanted a centre-back, I could go with Hierro, or maybe even Ballon d'Or winner Cannavaro, although he wasn't that great for Madrid. But let's be real, the 2 big options, R9 Ronaldo and Zinedine Zidane. Both of them are 94 rated, and I think we gotta pick one of them. But yo, I literally have to sell my kidney to get R9 Ronaldo.
You're broke!
So instead, we're going to go with Zinedine Zidane for 4 million coins. And yo, that is now a serious midfield. Modric and Zidane playing together is going to be insane. Ronaldo up top too. But let's see if our next pick is going to help improve the team. And it is Barcelona. And we do get to pick any current Barcelona player. That means we could go with Robert Lewandowski for the striker position. But I don't think that's the play. I kind of want to save the striker position for our next pick, because there may be a way to get a certain GOAT into the team. So I think we're going to pick a current Barcelona centre-back, and we do have a few options like Ronald Araujo, Jules Koundé too, Christensen I'm not considering, the same with Inigo Martinez. I think I'm going to go with Araujo, guys. The stats are pretty awesome, and to be honest, whenever it's El Clasico, Araujo's passion comes through. He deserves to make it to El Clasico 11, and now we've got just one position left. No way, guys. Either it's going to be flashback Barca, which basically means I think we can get Messi, the player who scored the most goals in El Clasico history, hat-tricks as well. Or we get a silver player from Real Madrid. Nah, man, this is actually crazy. I don't know what it's gonna land on, but it does land on Barca. Let's go, boys. There's absolutely no doubt on who we're buying. It just has to be Messi. I mean, he's got literally the most iconic celebration in an El Clasico. Scored the winner in that crazy 3-2 game. Took off his shirt. Showed it to the Bernabeu fans. That was just crazy. And honestly, we've got Barcelona's greatest ever player, Madrid's greatest ever player, in behind them, Zizou, Modric. This is still a good El Clasico 11 until you look at the goalkeeper. Astrolaga, you need to save us, man, because I don't want to be discarding these players. Okay, let's see the team we're going to be facing. He's got Edison in goal. Okay, that's beatable. He's got Messi and Ronaldo too. But we've got the juiced versions of them. This is the first time I'm using a 3 at the back formation, so I'm kind of worried at how bad it's going to be defensively already, having to defend against Messi. And now Ronaldo, what a save from our bronze keeper. Oh, but we've got Dembele who's gone through. Nope. Ousmane Dembele. He's flopping for us too. Ronaldo. Looking for Messi. Can't get in behind there. He tried and he gets stripped. No foul, referee. Oh, but wait. Messi gets the ball. Looks for Ronaldo. Power shot. Bang. No way are we losing with both Messi and Ronaldo in our team. Okay, he's got the same combination too. I don't like this. But hey, we've got Maschi at the back. Let's go. Oh, he's gonna cook me. Oh, my days. My bronze keeper has been man of the match so far. What a player. Zizou. What a ball that is for Dembele. Go on. Dembele, can you actually do something? How are you getting outpaced like that? The one thing he's good at is running, and he's not doing it for me. Half-time, guys, and this has been a tough game. Honestly, because we're using the 3 at the back formation, and it's the worst formation in the game. But hey, we're leading right now, so it's all good. I don't like this, man. This formation is the most open formation I think I've ever seen. He scored. My bronze keeper can't save that. Oh, man, he's actually going to score again. Oh, he missed. This formation is so bad, it's going to cost me this game. Guys, if you cared about your sanity, never use the 3 at the back formation. Just look at how open you are for every attack. Oh, he's opened me up. I can't do this, man. I really can't. Leo, please. Let's go. This guy is honestly so bad. He's just getting carried by my formation being useless. I don't want to lose against him. We're putting this guy under crazy pressure now. Surely something good is going to come of it. Eden Hazard. Go on. Go on, Hazard. Go on, I forgot how good he is at dribbling, and there's the goal. We're not losing to this guy, guys. He's absolutely woeful. Come on, Hazard. That's what's up. He flopped at Real Madrid, but he's delivered for us. All right, let's wrap this game up with Eden Hazard crossing it for Ronaldo. Game, set, match done. That's full time, and we get the win. The El Clasico team is safe. We don't have to discard anyone. Now, if you enjoyed this video, click here to watch me build a team with ex-teammates. That was challenging.